Tiny Tots Diaper Service. Diapers and recycling, reuse. Long before the 3 R's came out, Tiny Tots Diaper Service was there, source reducing the diaper issue, helping people use a diaper service instead of washing their own. Now it's different, so we help people step away from using single-use diapers to using a reusable diaper. So diapers in the waste stream. Okay, there we go. Well, diapers are in the consumer part of the waste stream. Not too many commercial facilities using diapers, so we're in the consumer part of it. And so what's the percent of the consumer waste stream? 8%. Okay. And that comes from some official study somewhere? No. Yeah, it's a real question. Well, there have been 6-figure studies done on the percentage in the waste stream. And of course, it tells a lot of people what they want to hear. We know what the consumer-driven preference is a single-use diaper. But this is how I do my study. Every time I walk in the grocery store, I can see the diaper aisle. It's right there in front of my eyes. I know the rest of the store is mostly recyclable or compostable, edible materials, but the diaper aisle is the 100% garbage aisle. So it's a large percentage. You can see it with your eyes. You don't have to go into the big box warehouse or the drugstore, and you probably can't go into the Amazon warehouse or the diapers.com warehouse and see the volume of diapers they've got there. But it's pretty big. So we think there's helping people recognize this single item in the consumer waste stream, to consider it, give it some deep thought, because that's required. To make the switch from a single-use diaper to a reusable diaper. Yep, well, here's our different kinds of stores. We move on beyond that. So there is an alternative to single-use diapers. And if we could communicate the message in a 30-second spot on TV, we would do it, but we can't do it. There's so many things we have to deal with. So there are alternatives. One is cotton diapers. Or compost diapers that have come out in the last few years, or you can do both. So we've been doing cotton diapers a long time. It's never hits the landfill. Even diapers that are ragged out of our system are excellent diapers that we sell as rags. But there's a go-between now with compost diapers that have come out, a single-use diaper that can be composted. It's not made with petrochemicals. It's made with vegetable products to make it a functional single-use diaper. We pick up those diapers and we take them to the compost facility. So they're composted. And about 1/3 of our customers do both. Some cotton, some compostable, and so they use the both. Those are the 3 options that we offer. And we offer 3 brands of compost diapers to take your pick from. Each child is a little bit different, so different brands have different cuts, so one brand tends to work a little better than another, depending on how your kid is cut. So what are some of the barriers to valuing cotton diapers in a single-use as a simple solution? Well, let's just work through some of the barriers. I don't know if I can read these. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Selective devaluing of cotton diapers. You know, it's a horrible thing to grow cotton. You know, that's really bad on the environment. Well, nobody feels that way when it's time to buy their cotton jeans or their cotton underwear. So it's not really fair to ask it about diapers, is our thinking, if we're going to be consistent. So we can work past that one to still move towards a reusable approach. And there's selective use of facts in official studies that people can come up, oh, it's not that big a difference. Paper diapers are thinner now, they're not that much garbage. There's all kinds of ways of selectively using facts to justify what we really want to do, which is a single use. Then there's the disposable costs that people have for paper diapers are not paid typically by the paper user. They're generalized among everybody. So that keeps people using the single-use product from recognizing what their real cost is, because the disposal cost is spread among a lot of people. That's one of the reasons compostable diapers are a little more expensive, is because the cost of composting the diaper is built into, and the service is built into the diaper. Well, then there's the unwillingness to consider the extra effort, or you could say harder work, using a reusable product. And I say that the extra effort in using a cotton diaper is more love, not more work. And I've thought about that a little bit and think, you know what? Every diaper change is love, isn't it? So why shouldn't we consider it love? When we don't think about that, we think every diaper change is inconvenient, because you got to stop what you're doing, you've got to stop the car, whatever you got to do, run to the bathroom to get that diaper change. I remember this was before they even had changing tables in the restroom. I just put them down on the floor behind the rack of clothes in Nordstrom's, change your diaper right there. On the airplane, put the armrest up, put them down there. Wife goes to go to the bathroom, put them down, change your diaper right there on the plane. Nothing to it, you know. I want to have a clean diaper on. I thought that was an expression of my love for my child, is to make sure I wanted to have a clean diaper on, not one that was chemically induced to feel dry but was loaded. So we need to help people move beyond the concept that we can't do anything that takes extra effort, extra time. I figure it takes about 30 to 45 seconds longer to put a cotton diaper on than a paper diaper. So for some people, that's horrible. It shouldn't be, but it is. So somehow we have to help people be able to learn that it's not that big a deal. The technique of putting on a cotton diaper is like tying shoelaces. And we conquered that at 5 years old or 4 years old, so we can probably conquer putting on a cotton diaper. We have 4K videos now for you to watch it done, and you can learn how to put on a cotton diaper. So it's there's got to be a way to move past our desire for our hindrance for a little extra work or extra love. Yeah, the false convenience. One of the issues in paper diapers is that they have chemicals in there that make the urine feel dry, even though he pees in it 3, 4, 5 times. And people think, oh, yeah, a dry diaper is the same as a clean diaper. Well, they want to think that. They probably don't think that, but they want to, because they get convenience points from changing less often. A cotton diaper won't let you get away with that. There's no chemicals in a cotton diaper, so you got to be on top of changing it. So people sometimes don't want to really think about what they're doing when they're leaving a diaper on longer. Oh, it's okay, it's dry. They're thinking dry, not clean anymore. Anyway, that's another. The sixth one here is, single-use diapers are often sold as loss leaders to get people in the store. Not much we can do about that. The sixth reason is a lot of daycare centers don't want to use cotton. And when we talk about it, our accreditation is based on not using cotton diapers. Our city or county laws forbid us from using reusable diapers. We've got to use single use there. Things like that. And there's solutions to those kind of things if they're willing. We serve daycare centers, so we know there's no law against that. We just started a daycare center in San Francisco, 600 diapers a week. That's a lot of diaper changes. And they were eager to do it. It was exciting to see this daycare center go on board with cotton diapers. So we know it's doable. But it takes special people to take on that task. I met with the people who are going to be changing diapers. That's about 110 diaper changes a day. So that's a lot of diaper changing. But they're doing it. So we want to help people recognize the need for using reusable diapers, and that it's doable, it's offered, it doesn't take a city or a county to make it happen. Business will help it take care of the responsibility to make it happen. And so we need partners with you in your educational programs. Mention Diaper Service, cotton diapers, give them some reasons why they should use cotton diapers, things like that. There's love reasons to use cotton diapers, not just guilt reasons. So to me, that's the biggest motivator, is learning that it's every diaper change is love. So it helps us to love the extra diaper changes we'll be doing with our kids. So any questions? Tim@tinytots.com, and I'll chat with you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. some questions. We'll start here on the left and work our way over in the back here. Yeah.
How many times can a cloth, I might have missed the first few minutes, how many times can a cloth diaper be used in your service? And also, what types of things do you use to clean them? Like, do you have to use bleach?
And repeat.
Yeah, how many times can a cotton diaper be used, and do you have to use things like bleach? You know, we've never done any studies on how long, 10, 50, if it gets stained, it comes off right away because we can't wash it again. Some diapers last their full age, 20, 30 times, easy. We haven't used chlorine bleach for a long time. We went to other options. It's causing some problems because the other options don't get the diapers as white, so that we have more stain problems. We never use chlorine bleach in a radical way. The process we use, it's biodegradable, it's phosphate-free. Even when we did use chlorine bleach, we use what's called anti-chlor, which reverses the process of the bleach to neutralize that. But we're getting more stains because of not using chlorine bleach. It was a good whitener. So we're having to deal with that issue of more stains being pulled from rotation. But that's where we're at right now, is not using chlorine bleach. Yeah.
So there are now lines of diapers coming out made out of hemp instead of cotton. Have you looked into those as an option for people opposed to cotton?
Over the years, we've looked into it, and the cost for the diapers is too high. It's not, the volume is not high enough to bring the cost down yet.
Tim.
Tim, I'm a former customer, very happy for 4 years.
Hooray.
I kind of was wondering if you could just mention the amount of water used in your system. I know it's pretty efficient, and there's a misconception among people. There's been some weird studies that show, the environmental impact of a cotton diaper is higher because people use so much water to wash them. We were in a drought. So do you have a figure on how much water you use on one of your batches?
Yeah. Yeah, the question about water use. Don't we use a lot of water to wash the diapers? We had a drought, that kind of thing. One of the comparisons is that we've used is it takes about the amount of water it takes to wash a day's worth of diapers is about the amount of water it takes to flush the toilet once. So it's very efficient. The other thing about the water is that the water is not consumed. It doesn't go to a water landfill or a water grave. After we use it, it goes back into the environment to be reused again and again and again. Just like flushing the toilet, the water isn't history. It goes back. It's an amazing natural water reuse system that takes place in the world.
Great.